Okay, this is the second part of how to turn $100 into $1 million. Keep it simple. A budget doesn't have to be complicated. Keep it simple. Don't spend more than you earn, and don't forget that chunk of money you are going to put aside every month. As your budget expands, you should add a separate budget line for an emergency fund that is separate from your $1 million fund. Impress your parents when you tell them most experts agree that you should have 3 to 6 months worth of income set aside for a potential crisis. When you're just starting off, money will be tight and you'll have to make some trade offs. Maybe you pack a lunch instead of eating out and watch a movie at home instead of heading to the theater. Bam, you just saved $25 by sticking to your budget. A lot of times, the adjustment can be minimal with a small sacrifice but a big payoff. Your budget won't be perfect at the beginning. You'll be constantly adjusting. Work on it every day for 3 months and see what happens. Keep going for 6 months and see what it does for your financial future. Knowing how to budget may be a gift that sticks with you for the rest of your life. And so on this second page, we have uh, two columns here. So we have our income and our expenses. And on one side, we have what we are expected to earn and spend. And then we have our actual income and our actual expenses. So for week one, you expected to be paid $20 in allowance and $20 for babysitting. On top of that, you actually ended up receiving a gift for $5. You didn't get any income in the second week. The third week, you decided to sell some of your games and you got $30. And in the fourth week, you weren't expecting to have any income, but you ended up doing some extra chores and got an additional $25. So you only expected to make $70, but you actually made $100. Now, if we take a look at the expenses, this is why it's also important to check what you intend to spend as well as earn. So in week one, you were going to put $10 into your savings account and you were going to pay the world's cheapest cell phone bill with $10. So you were expecting $20 to go out the first week. Second week, you wanted to go to the movies for $16, but didn't end up going, so you saved that $16. Week three, you wanted to go get lunch for $28.03, and you wanted to purchase some skateboard wheels for $42.77, as well as pay your sister back for $2. And you also wanted to buy shoes for $110, but decided that you were not actually going to do that. So you held off on buying shoes and movie tickets, and you were originally expecting to spend $218.80. So to your original expected income of $70, you were going to be negative by $148.80. But because you did some extra chores and you received $100 and you decided to hold off on doing a few things that you really wanted to do, you ended up only having to spend $92.80. So that means that you were positive $7.20.